Yo, what's up, chat? Chat. Yo, chat, where y'all at? I'm trying to see the chat right now. I have not been on for days. My God. I'm gonna wait like a minute, see who joins the stream. Obviously. We are where? We are where? We are where? How, what? I had a stroke reading that. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Yeah, chat. I'm gonna wait like a couple of minutes, see who joins the stream. All right, the numbers are getting a little bigger, but I may not be updated. Hopefully, everyone is watching the stream because obviously, yeah, I've been doing a lot of I got a lot better at debating. I got a lot better, way fucking better. Like genuinely, like I'm actually like way better at like arguing. But anyways, chat. I've been doing a lot of research and shit. So obviously that's pretty cool. Yo, chat. No, I genuinely got way better. I got amps. Like I got lessons from Tron, Free, Kel. You know, like they're pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. Their amps are pretty good. Like it's pretty interesting. Drip deadass banned the nigga for the smallest shit ever. What the fuck? That was goofy. That was goofy, bro. I'm gonna try to drop a video today or tomorrow. I'm gonna try as hard as I can to get it out because I'm extremely late. Like it's bad. I'm like very late. I'm very late on drop. Like I should have had it open. I should have had the video out like 5 days ago, but I didn't because I was getting lazy. But also because I needed to get a little smarter to argue for a lot of shit like parsimony and stuff like that. If you guys know what parsimony is, yeah. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. This stream is kind of dead. This stream is very dead. Like it had way smaller members, and it's been almost 5 minutes, and nobody has joined except a few people. So that's a little concerning, but if I start streaming a little more often, I think I'll see. I think things are going to be easier. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, bro. You haven't streamed in 8 days. Yeah, I know. I haven't streamed in 8 days. So, of course, I'm going to be a little upset about my results because obviously that wasn't good. Yo, chat, I'm going to link my stream, I think across YouTube or I mean, Cord or whatever, and let's just hope like people start watching it. Hopefully, I don't get some really stupid questions because the last stream was very disappointing. Like niggas kept asking me about Sonic scaling. Like, oh my god, I literally don't care. I do not give a shit. Like I genuinely do not give a fuck. Nigga scales. But like that question is like really dumb because I don't do any research on Sonic. I have over fucking 10 Sonic fans in my fucking stream. Like nigga, I don't know you. Like I don't know the scaling. Stop asking me. Apparently I banned somebody permanently. I didn't know you could permanently ban people on YouTube. Like that was really weird. I don't know how it was able to do that. But I heard that I can't unban them. So they can't chat or anything, they can't do anything, and I don't even know how to unban them. But anyway, bro. I dead ass need to like somehow manage how to unban people in streams. I actually don't even know how to do it. I don't even know how to unban people. It's really weird. Like I don't even know, bro. You could try researching it, maybe. To be honest, I don't really care. There's some people who've asked to get unbanned. They are not worth getting unbanned. Like there were some niggas, right? There were some niggas. Yeah, I mean, you want to get, bro, Daniel, you want to get banned? Okay, I'll ban you, bro. Yeah, I'll ban you. Anyway, right? So I like you bringing up Super Baby 2 being unstoppable, so Raleigh can't beat him. Um, I mean, end of Z Goku beats Raleigh, so I don't know why this was. I don't know why this was really relevant. Yeah, man. Like I don't know why people have to struggle with the end of Z Goku scale. All you have to do is just get that one Toriyama statement that said that Goku was number one, like he was the number one fighter, right? So he's the strongest fighter, right? And this is in context, like literally out of all of his characters, who is the most blank and why, right? Toriyama says Goku because he's number one. So obviously the number one context is in context to all of his characters, which includes Arale. Yeah, I know I've been going for a week, bruh. 8 days. Y'all deadass wanted me to stream. Like I've been hearing some people basically say, yo, Zeta, when are you gonna stream? Like nigga, I don't know why you're that concerned, but okay, that's fine, totally fine. Yeah, I'll like keep doing it. I'll keep streaming. Can't you argue End of Z Goku is stronger than Black Frieza? Depends on what happens. How the fuck does that even work? How the fuck does that even work, dude? That's like, this is what I mean when people try to deviate GT from Super. They come up with these most absurd fucking conclusions of all time. They're gonna be like end of Z Goku, right? Is somehow stronger than GT Goku, even though they're in the same fucking timeline. For Christ's sake, I've been saying this for like almost like 2 years now. That GT and Super are in the same timeline. I don't understand why people say it can't be the case. Yes, it can. There's literally in blue via being in the same timeline fighting stronger villains. Like, I don't think this is very rocket science for somebody to understand. Like, it's just basic fucking deduction. Like, you have Drip Sauce where he has to reach around by misinterpreting the dates of Battle of Gods, which was really weird. I'm not even gonna lie. That's what I was my last debate with Drip. I've had many debates with him, so I don't know why people were like, "Oh my God, Zeta, when are you gonna debate Drip Sauce?" Like, nigga, you're retarded. You're a new gen. Like, holy shit, I've debated this nigga so many times. Like, genuinely, like, why do I have to do it again? Like, seriously, like, it's just really annoying to hear the same arguments. Yeah, I might fucking ban you. I might ban you because that's not even what he said. He said that fans must choose their own canon, right? So if fans must choose their own canon, then logically speaking, it's not objective. That fans must choose their own canon. Or like, what is canon to them? Or like in whatnot. Which I don't think it really means anything. I'm not gonna lie, because there is already like an objective definition of canon in Dragon Ball. Like there is an official history. Like we have statements on what is and what isn't canon to the main timeline at least, because everything is like just realistically canon. Like Bardock being like a what if story is still canon. Like it's a what if story that takes place in another timeline. That's totally fine. The movies exist in different dimensions. For Christ's sake, this is not rocket science. I don't know why people were trying to equivalate different dimension equals not canon. Nigga, it literally just affirmed it being canon. Are you stupid? It just exists in a different dimension from the main timeline. Like, do you know what a different dimension is? Like a timeline, like a spatio-temporal framework. Are you an idiot? I don't know where people came up with that conclusion. It's a troll. It's literally just rage bait. Yeah, he literally doesn't even have the authority to say that. So at best, right? Let's say Broly is stronger than everyone in Z. Okay, that's fine. GT eclipses all of Z massively by more than 2 times. That's totally fine. It's literally not an issue. This is such a non-issue. But also, right, the reason why people believe it is because they appeal to the guidebooks only for GT for some reason. They make the claim that Omega Shenron is galaxy level, but Broly is universal. So if Broly is universal, then he is stronger than Omega, therefore he solos all of GT. Which is the dumbest shit I've ever heard because that's literally not even true, and Z has been universal. So what the fuck is this? It's literally what the fuck is this argument? Right? And of course, people are going to be like, "Oh my god, dude! Oh, like, bro, Broly was going to destroy the universe." Okay, so was Omega. Your fucking point? Like, what? Like, if you're going to disregard the Omega statements, then you'd have to disregard Broly's statements because then you're just going to cope and say overtime, even though they're both infinite. So it doesn't fucking matter. Like at the end of the day, like I don't know why these like motherfuckers are just so delusional. Like I genuinely have never debated somebody who made this take, but I could see it somewhere. So there was some guy in like an editor server, like Anime Ato. Wait, am I still in the server? Yeah, I thought I was banned for like a fucking second. That was so weird. I thought I genuinely was banned. But yeah, some guy said that Super Vegito rivals GT. Of course, I know the argument. No fucking shit. He ducked me on the debate, by the way. He tried proving that Buhan wasn't multiversal. That was literally not true. Yeah, that was really weird. Fucking crazy. But like, what the fuck? Huh? Yo. Like, what the fuck? I thought the amp that Super Saiyan Goku got from the Spirit Bomb had an 1,000 times boost. No. I would say, no, chat, hear me out for a second. Because in my opinion, I think the Spirit Bomb might have been 8 times base Vegeta. But when Goku became a Super Saiyan, right, he would amplify the power of the Spirit Bomb by 50 times, right? So the Spirit Bomb as like a baseline when Goku was weakened was like at least 8 times base Vegeta. I think it was 8 times base Vegeta for the Spirit Bomb amp. Okay, genuinely, okay, this is actually interesting. Um, Let me just say this. I think it would take Goku going Super Saiyan to kill Goku Black. He would still lose in base. Don't get me wrong. He would still lose in base, but I genuinely think he would beat him in Super Saiyan because Goku's base was better than Vegeta Super Saiyan God. And in the Tournament of Power, they were already rivaling each other in strength. So I think Goku going Super Saiyan would beat Goku Black, but I definitely don't believe base form. That shit is literally bullshit. That's literally bullshit. That is literally bullshit. Right? I saw some clowns on the internet or some really disingenuous people trying to say that Goku in base tanked Jiren's attacks, so therefore Goku in base is stronger than Goku in Super Saiyan Blue. But this argument fails to work extremely badly because when you consider that you can't kill anybody in the Tournament of Power, no fucking shit. If there was a kill limit, if there was like a can kill rule, Jiren would literally just kill Goku in one of those hits. He wouldn't need to fucking like not kill him. Attacks are still like they're not made with the intent to kill Goku, right? So Goku, quote unquote, surviving the attacks wouldn't even make him any fucking stronger because it's a rule condition. So why would it be that he can survive it? Like nigga, like there's so many other attacks that Goku can't tank from Jiren either. So like it's just so fucking stupid. Like it just doesn't make any sense for somebody to claim that. I deadass need to debunk the shit out of Tournament of Power skilling. It is so fucking bad. Like it's actually very bad. Like it's very bad. Like it literally makes like no sense. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, bro. Yeah. Yeah, what would you say is it's the one I just mentioned. So the argument goes that Goku surpassed his blue form in base because because I kid you not, right? He surpassed his blue form in base because he was taking attacks that were greater than anything he's ever felt before. But he's not even tanking them because the issue with the argument is that, like, literally you can make that case for any attack in the tournament of power and somehow they're stronger than their base form or they're stronger than their max forms. Nigga, the condition in the tournament of power is that you can't kill anybody. So since you can't kill anybody, obviously an attack can still be great, but Goku wasn't even tanking that shit. He was getting fucking obliterated. He was getting fucking obliterated by Jiren's attacks. So how the fuck are people saying, oh, dude, he tanked it. Dude, he survived, he survived, he survived. Nigga, they're literally not even supposed to kill the other fighters. Nigga, it's not quantified, bro. If you literally got rid of the kill rules, one of those things is killing Goku. It's not a good argument. They completely ignore the rules of the tournament so that they can wank the fuck out of Dragon Ball Super. Nigga, you literally can't kill anyone. Like, it's just really shitty scaling. Z Vegito versus C Gogeta. Okay, this could go either way. If you think that the movies scale above the anime, then the Gogeta got that. I mean, they are stated to be on par, but I don't know if it's fully valid. Right? Then we have Vegito, right? Who's the the Potara stronger than the fusion, that sort of shit, right? But I did say Gogeta would win though, so I don't know. But there's also other guides that do say Vegeta was undoubtedly stronger. So it depends on what you believe is more consistent. Ultra Ego Vegeta slams the living shit out of Beast Gohan. Well, I'm actually exaggerating. I think it would be high diff, but for Vegeta. Because for one, the issue with Vegeta is against Gohan is Vegeta's Ultra Ego is the perfect counter against Gohan. Because Gohan has a powered up rage state that can be used to do extra damage and to make Gohan like lose his self, like his sense of self, right? So when he tries hitting Vegeta with that shit, he will literally take that shit, he'll eat it up, and then he'll beat the shit out of Gohan. So when people say Gohan is the strongest, nigga, he's not beating Vegeta because his methods of power are completely conflicting. Because we have Goku's Ultra Instinct, which is more of a passive fighter, right? Which I think Gohan was definitely overwhelming Goku. I think Goku's stronger, but I definitely think Gohan could overwhelm him to an extent, right? But with Vegeta, he's not even beating him because his Ultra Ego is a direct counter to him. How to debunk Saitama in all possible worlds. The problem is that fiction is not a possible world. So the argument goes that Saitama is a possible world. Like, okay. I know the argument. So basically, the argument is like Saitama, he wins in all possible worlds or some shit. But in order for that claim to be true, you would literally have to view Saitama as your religion because you're basically arguing that Saitama is necessary in all possible worlds. Because the argument is that Saitama wins in all possible worlds, which would mean that he would have to exist in all possible worlds, right? And even then, right, there's literally like possible worlds, like they literally are conflicting depending on each cosmology or some shit like that. So it's already like such a bunch of inconsistencies and complications, but you literally have to argue that in order for him to win in all possible worlds, he must exist in all possible worlds. So you're basically telling me that this nigga is God. But by the way, like if you want to stretch it, you could even say your argument is invalid because real life is a possible world, right? And Saitama doesn't exist in our world. So that would be the stupidest shit I ever heard. Like, no fucking shit. Genuinely the worst shit I've ever seen. Okay, this is really all right. Okay, give us a quick amp. Give us a quick amp on why Kid Buu is stronger than Buhan. Okay, that's easy. So Kid Buu was stated to be the strongest Buu multiple times, like over and over and over and over. You get the fucking idea. But people try to argue that Buhan is stronger than Kid Buu, right? Because he's like he has everyone, but that doesn't work because Buhan's base form, who is pretty much who's pretty much like Super Buu, still has a lot of the nerfs and limitations that he originally had. So when Super Buu was absorbing all these people and stuff, right? Obviously, like he would get stronger. But the thing is, those nerfs still exist inside of him, right? So we get rid of all the nerfs. Yeah, pretty much Kid Buu is just stronger than Buhan. Getting rid of the nerfs is better than trying to negate the nerfs, or like trying to like fight off the nerfs by absorbing other fighters. It just wasn't sufficient enough to reach a level beyond his original form. So yeah, that's why Kid Buu is stronger. But people also point out Goku literally said, Goku literally said that he and Vegeta would get killed if they left Buu's body, bro. Okay, so this argument also fails to work because it's confirmed that when they went inside of Buu's body and shrunk, they lost 1/100th of their power. Okay, so if there's this literally Goku and Vegeta's power divided by 100. So obviously they're gonna get beat by Super Buu because their power is shrink to that much of a degree. And they didn't even know what would happen if they left Buu's body. They didn't even know if they would go back to normal. What matters is that they shrunk, which also means their power shrunk as well, right? Yeah, he believed that he would still be shrunken, right? So that argument just doesn't work at all, right? And then, oh my god, bro, Kid Buu rivals Super Saiyan 3 Goku, and Buhan is stronger than Super Saiyan 3 Goku. Okay, there's two ways to debunk this argument. So you could be the Goku wanker. I don't agree with this meta, but it works. So the argument is that when Goku and Vegeta became Vegito, they were extremely injured prior to becoming Vegito. But after leaving Vegito's body, they obtained a Zenkai, which, as they're shown being like fully healed and stuff like that. So they actually received a Zenkai after fusing with Vegito to restore themselves and stuff like that, surviving a near-death experience. This Zenkai would be sufficient enough to match Kid Buu in power, which wouldn't cause a contradiction with Super Saiyan 3 Goku being equal to Kid Buu. Now, I don't really agree with this idea, and I'm gonna debunk the whole Super Saiyan 3 Goku rivals Kid Buu because I don't even think Super Saiyan 3 Goku beats Kid Buu. And my reasoning for this is because Kid Buu was holding back the entire fight. He was beating the living dog shit out of Goku. Goku stood no chance against Kid Buu. Even Daizenshuu 2 confirms that if Goku were to try to fight Kid Buu at full power, he would lose. Right? And by the way, Vegeta says that Goku can defeat Kid Buu, meaning it's possible. Vegeta never made the absolute claim that he would beat Buu, but rather that he can beat Buu. So that's also not even confirmed either. And that's one of the main bases of their arguments. So it doesn't actually work at all. Right, but here's the thing, right? That's what they said about Daizenshuu 2, though. But anyway, even if we want to account for the fact that Super Saiyan 3 Goku also had low stamina, Goku was trying to kill Buu. Buu wasn't trying at all, right? Buu wasn't even trying at all. In fact, he was laughing at him. He was shooting beams at him. He was playing around with him. He was slowing down his regeneration to mess with Goku. But most importantly, right? The ultimate way to disprove this argument is via the Spirit Bomb, and here's why. So basically, the Spirit Bomb is known as the maximum level of power in Dragon Ball Z, which means that the Spirit Bomb is in fact the strongest entity within Dragon Ball Z. Now, this could be referring to the base spirit bomb or the amplified spirit bomb, but what matters is that it took the strongest thing in Dragon Ball Z to kill him, right? And by the way, this energy is combining with Ultimate Gohan, Goten, Trunks, an entire infinite macrocosm. So all of this shit is inside of the Spirit Bomb, and the Spirit Bomb was stated to have a measurable power, like it's immeasurable, right? And Kid Buu was resisting it, right? And here's the thing: the Spirit Bomb couldn't be controlled. It couldn't be controlled, which is the reason why it wasn't killing Kid Buu. But when Goku's power was restored, he was now able to control the bomb and go Super Saiyan, which could imply that the Spirit Bomb was amped, but that's like up to your interpretation, right? But what matters is that his power was fully restored. Which, if you think about it, if you think about all of the energies within the Spirit Bomb, that would massively be above a weakened or full power Super Saiyan 3 Goku. So for someone to say that Super Saiyan 3 Goku rivals Kid Buu is an absurdity because it ignores so much, and the basis of their argument, all of the basis of their argument says is that it's possible, not that Goku would beat Kid Buu. It just says can, and can indicates possibility. Yeah, it was stated in Daizenshuu 2. Literally it says that a full power Goku cannot beat Kid Buu, right? So if Super Saiyan 3 Goku is shown relative to Kid Buu, right? And if we try if we try like putting full power Goku against Kid Buu, he would still lose. What about the guy that says Goku salutes his fellow strongest? So the thing about Goku is I don't think they're accounting for Kid Buu because the thing is Kid Buu was massively above Goku. Even in Dragon Ball Super, Goku says he would have had no way of beating him. Literally. Yeah. I'm not even joking. This is literally true. Like, I don't know why everyone was like thinking I'm tweaking this shit. No, I'm literally being that ass. Like, it's actually incredibly difficult to kill Buu. Like, because of how strong he is. Also, I don't know why this guy is asking me like Bible versus GT. I don't want to bring religion into this. Like, I know I'm a Christian myself, but like, I don't know why the fuck you're doing that. That's really weird. Like, I don't know. Like, don't bring religion into this. I'm not gonna say some shit about religion or whatever. All right, I'm not gonna type my PR. I already like. There's already a thing going on Discord about my community and stuff like that, or at least people associated with my community. That there's been this attack where a bunch of these like Muslim like Discord members, I guess, they were mass reporting and taking down multiple accounts because they were having some raid session because they couldn't like refute like a philosophical idea called like Thomism, which is like, Thomas Aquinas, that philosopher. Yeah. So I already have to deal with some shit like that right now. Like, I have to turn off my DMs because I was worried that they could even come for me. I already have two of my friends, their accounts got taken by that. But this is no hate to Muslims or anything. I just think those people were a terrible representation to the Muslim community. Now, I actually have seen very terrible Christians as well. But like when you have like these events where like a large amount of people, like when you have these events where like a large amount of people just like they're like they're like a religious group and they start like forcing like shit on you, right? Or like it just makes them look really bad. Like I myself am a Christian, at least I try to be, right? But I can acknowledge when my own like religion is starting to like, it's getting really weird. Like I can acknowledge when people are getting really weird about it. Which yeah, that's kind of crazy. Yeah, I always saw Goku as equal to Kid Buu, but not equal to his hacks, which gives Buu a massive edge. I don't think he's equal at all. I think Kid Buu would destroy Goku. Like, I think it's a no diff. I literally think it's no diff. I don't think Kid Buu is like losing to him. He's not, or I don't even think it's close. Like a spirit bomb made with all the energy, including Goku's energy, right, was needed to kill him. Not the full power Super Saiyan 3. Like, oh my god, that is genuinely crazy. I don't know why people still have this agenda. I don't know. Literally, there is no proof that Super Saiyan 3 Goku rivals Kid Buu. Because all Vegeta said is that he can beat Buu, not that he would beat Buu, but rather that he can, which can indicates that it's possible. Guess what was also possible? Beating Buhan, which they didn't. They didn't beat Buhan because Buhan was too strong. Rather that it's possible, like anything is possible, right? It's not impossible for them to beat Buhan. Like there could be an instance where, let's say, Buhan is like caught off guard and then Goku and Vegeta kill him. Like that's a possibility. Like we don't know. I'm not saying that Buhan dying to them is like impossible or anything. Like it's possible, but it's just unlikely every time. No, genuinely no. At least in the anime. Yeah, in the anime at least. In the anime at least. No. Just no, bro. Yeah, so the thing is that Vegito and Buhan are definitely equal in power because the thing I don't know why people are against that idea because that was in reference to the start of the fight. But Buhan then later comments and says that he's no longer holding back, and him and Vegito are actually shown doing equal exchanges in punches and power and all that shit. Vegito in base wouldn't need to be struggling, and the narrator confirms that they were in fact equally matched and the Daizenshu. So for somebody to claim that Vegito does not rival Buhan in base is by far an idiot because it ignores the first half of the context. Yeah, like Goku could have gone to Zenkai when the salute statement was made because there's heavy emphasis on Goku being number one at the time. That could have been in reference to being like the strongest like Saiyan, because I don't think it lines up. It could have been the strongest with the Spirit Bomb amp, but we don't know if it was that like much conditional. Like the problem is that the strongest can mean so many things. Like, and if you want to say the strongest in general, that wouldn't make any sense either because Vegeta would eclipse Goku unless it was like Spirit Bomb Goku. Wouldn't Toriyama's statements already prove Goku's above Kid Buu? Yeah, or at least end of Z Goku, because we actually see the feats go down. Because base Goku is equal to Kid Buu, at least. Like this is before any of like the super retcons or anything like that. But when it comes to Super Buu, I mean, when it comes to Kid Buu and Goku, right? Goku in base was like testing him, like testing his powers and stuff like that. But he was equal to Kid Buu, at least when he was angry. Angry Oob actually does scale to Kid Buu. So that's an interesting subject. That's a very interesting subject. But yeah, that's one of my favorite scaling metas because obviously Goku rivaling Kid Buu in base. Oh, that's pretty funny. By the way, that is on the same. If you rival Kid Buu in base and go Super Saiyan 3, you're stronger. or on the same level of Battle of Gods Goku, which is really funny. Because people thought Battle of Gods was like immeasurably above Z. No. Super Saiyan God Goku at best is only like 2 times stronger than all of Z. Like super, or yeah, at least like fucking 2 times stronger than all of Z. Literally, it's not even close. How far does GT Pan get in Super? Depends on how you view canon. But if you want to view it from a source material perspective, I had a chain scale a little while ago. I think, oh shit, hold on. I think you could argue that Black Star Dragon Ball's Goku, or at least like the early Baby Saga, could be stronger than all of Resurrection F. I'm not even joking. I'm not even joking, bro. Okay, question. Where do you scale Goten? Is he 18 level or Namek Saga level? No, he's Gohan level. He was directly stated to match Gohan in power. So if he matches Gohan in power, right, that would mean that his base is equal to Gohan's base, etc., etc. Like he rivals Gohan. Same thing with Trunks. So I don't know why somebody said that they were 18 level. That doesn't make any sense. I don't think Goku. I think Goten and Trunks genuinely, when they were fighting 18, were not being serious at all. Shouldn't base kid be Super Saiyan Blue level? That's if you consider That's if you consider the Arale meta. I mean, is it still valid to this day? Like, I don't even know. I don't even know if it's still valid to this day. I have no idea. Super Saiyan Goku wasn't losing the real though. I don't know if you know, but he barely even went Super Saiyan 2. He just needed to go Super Saiyan 2 to negate an amplified attack. That was it. Because, guys, if you know how the Daizenshuu works, it says that you need to be at least 2 times stronger than someone to completely outclass their attacks. So, General Rildo, like, and there's attacks like the Kamehameha, which are like 2-3 times your like 2 or 3 times your strength, right? Obviously, Goku would need to power up to negate an amplified attack, otherwise he would lose the fight. Like, no shit. So obviously, I'm like, don't assume that Rildo is magically Super Saiyan 2 level. Like, he's not Super Saiyan 2 level. Just this amplified attack. I would have done Naruto versus Luffy. Like, I would do crossverse, but inverse is skeptical. Now, if you want my like emphasis on One Piece, I think Shanks winning against Mihawk is the stupidest thing I've ever heard, because there's nothing that even indicates that Mihawk is below Shanks. There's literally nothing. I don't know why people keep saying Shanks is stronger. Like, and I heard there was some new One Piece information that confirmed that Mihawk was stronger than Shanks, or at least like it says skill. But I did see like a video essay regarding the new scans, and they did find a way to correlate swordsman skill to strength. I think it had something to do with Odin, but I don't know why people keep thinking like Shanks is stronger. Yeah, but generally speaking, I think Super Saiyan 1 Goku would beat the shit out of Rildo. Like, I don't think he was trying at all against Rildo. Or at least I think he was. Like, I think they rival, but I think Super Saiyan Goku definitely has the edge. Definitely. Yeah, he definitely is above Shanks. What the fuck? He's definitely wait. I didn't get the right one. Yeah, he's definitely above Shanks. What the fuck? Why do people have Shanks above Mihawk? Like, are they stupid? Did they read their own series? There are some people who think the Daizenshuu is unreliable, and that is an interpretation of a fan trying to understand Toriyama's work. Can you give me a rebuttal to this? So this argument is just like a huge. Not only is this a blatant like, this is a blatant like, this is literally like just a blatant like simplification that doesn't even follow because they're not even fans. They're the people who literally work at the company. Like it's Shueisha themselves. They are directly involved, right? And Toriyama himself implies that the Daizenshu includes information that he forgot as well. So that's already insane, right? That's already like insane. I'm ridiculously forgetful. So despite being the author, there's a lot of things I don't even know anymore. But thanks to this staff, like yeah, he was basically implying that there's information in the guide that the staff have that Toriyama doesn't even remember. And not to mention, he literally says that he would have used this guidebook like while the manga was still running. So the information that is contained within this guide is actually reliable and valid to use because Toriyama is claiming that he would have used it when producing the source material itself. So yes, it directly corresponds to the source material. Like that's literally just a blatant. Okay, I'm not even gonna lie. I think I know the fallacy for this. This is actually a huge wait. So this is actually yeah. I think I know. I think I know the fallacy for this. I think I know the fallacy name for it. I think it's actually just it could just be a blatant straw man, but I don't know. Yeah, that's like very stupid. Toriyama's words are above ours in Toei, so really, yeah, whatever Toriyama says, it'll flow. Meaning Arale would be eclipsed by End of Z Goku overall. Exactly. Because End of Z Goku is above Arale. Because it says out of all of his characters, which is a universal instantation, by the way, so you can't refute a fucking universal instantation. So if a unit or like a your like it's a quantification, universal instantation, it says all, right? Separate, yeah, it's literally like it's making the claim about out of all of your characters, who is the most blank and why? Cool, Goku, because he is number one. He is the strongest in the universe. So this is a universal instantation with Toriyama confirming that Goku is the strongest in the universe. Which, by the way, Arale didn't even get fucking stronger after this. So this is the stupidest argument I've genuinely ever heard. Yeah, this is very ABC 123. I don't know how people disagree with this, but it's just because they want to suppress information about GT being stronger than Super. Because obviously, like all of the agenda YouTubers have all the guidebooks. I've seen through the corruption. You can't find a fucking guidebook anymore. They don't have Perfect Files 2. Guess who has it? Me. I have the entire book. I have Perfect Files 1, Perfect Files 2, Super Exciting Guide 1, Super Exciting Guide 2. I have all the Daizenshu's. I almost have all the Chozenshu's, but I have most of the Chozenshu's with me. Right? So when we have all of that established, right? Like I have all the fucking guides, but I don't know why these agenda YouTubers are the only people who have the guide available to them. Like no one else has it other than these niggas. Right? And these are the people that I've already made debunks on, like on my lives and shit. I've already did that. Z Gogeta beats Godku, dead ass. No, he doesn't even beat Vegito. I don't know if wait, guys, do y'all think Z Gogeta could beat Buhan? That's a good match. Z Gogeta versus Buhan. What do you guys got? Yeah, that's a death. That's literally death of the author. Yeah, that is literally textbook death of the author. Hold on, let me actually look up. Yeah, death of the author. Isn't that literally textbook death of the author? Oh wait, that is intentions. Okay, hold on. Death of the author is a literary theory that argues that in the meaning of the text is not determined by the author's intention, but rather the reader's interpretation. Okay, this is actually wrong of me. I confused it. Yeah, this is literally just like it doesn't hold up. Like it's literally beyond the intention. But I don't even think Gogeta is the strongest in Z. I think it's End of Z Goku. Which then again, like most of the statements about Gogeta were made before End of Z Goku debuted in the anime, which obviously has completely different scaling. He one shots because of Soul Punisher. I don't. How strong is it? I don't know how strong it is. But they have like decent magic. I think it's like a Do you guys think it's a magic ability? I think it might be a magic ability. I don't fucking know. No, because if you really think about it, Buhan genuinely said, because he has Piccolo's intelligence, he said that not even if you two fused, you would not be able to beat me. He already fought Gotenks. So, like that, I mean, you could display it as like his arrogance. You could do that, but I don't know. That's like up to you guys. Me personally, I don't know how to make that judgment, but I do think that yeah, it could. This could also imply fusion dance is worse than the Patars. People still debate that. Ironically, I think the Patars are like stronger, easily. Then he drops the multiplier to go into Gogeta, but the multiplier is even higher for fusion. Yeah, so the thing, okay, yeah, so here's the issue with the argument of Soul Punisher. The Soul Punisher killed Janemba, but not in the way you think, because Janemba still lived. Because, yeah, Janemba still lived from the Soul Punisher. The Soul Punisher simply purified Janemba, so he went back into his original form. So Towa's not even wrong here. The Soul Punisher isn't actually like an instant kill attack, like the Devil Might Beam. Zeta, check DMs, kid. All right, fine. I'm gonna see what you sent me. What did you send me, bro? By the way, tier 0 beings are necessary. So if GT Goku is tier 0, then he would need to exist in every possible world. Yo! Yo! This is so rhetorical, bro. I'm gonna give you a gift. Here, look at this. Look at this peak gift, bro. Look at this peak gift, bro. Yo. Yo, you know who this is, bro. Yo! Tron! Tronny boy! I mean, okay, so I don't know what would happen if Gogeta hit a Punisher on Buhan. Like, would it like kill him? He's the incarnation of evil, right? So would like the Kid Buu part of Buhan die? I mean, I don't even know. He would kind of lose a lot of his fucking power. I'm not gonna lie. He would lose a lot of his power. if he got hit with the Soul Punisher. Yeah, that's actually a good match. I should probably make that a video. Gogeta versus Buhan. Like, that would be very interesting. Like, that would actually be very interesting. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. Yeah, he's like the reincarnation of evil. Pan versus all of Z. Pan wins. Easy. Pan solo Z. You know, Pan in the Shadow Dragon's arc is like rivaling base Goku. Like, Pan and base Goku are actually relative. Yeah, Pan solos. Pan in the Shadow Dragon's arc is equal to Shadow Dragon's arc base Goku. Yes, Pan is stronger than we thought, guys. And by the way, base Goku in the Shadow Dragon's arc is stronger than Super Saiyan 4 Goku from the baby arc. I genuinely hope you guys understand that concept. Like, Pan is like actually like OP. I don't know why like people downplay Pan. Or like Pan is basically the Kaba of GT. But unlike Kaba, she can actually be scaled like above gods. And not fucking Kaba, who has no good scaling at all. The dude got hit once and he had stamina issues. So obviously, right? What the fuck? Can I make a custom video comparing Pan in GT versus Kaba in Super? You guys want me to make Pan versus Kaba? Pan versus Kaba. That would be very boring, but it might be worth the views. It would be very boring for me to make, but it would be worth the views. Very boring. Very boring. Very fucking boring, bro. It would be very boring. Unironically, too, I think Caulifla actually has decent scaling because they were able to jump fatigued Super Saiyan God. They were able to beat the shit out of fatigued Super Saiyan God. But that was fatigued God. How strong is the real God? That's the big confusion. I don't even know either. Like, it could have been 1% Super Saiyan God for all we know. Krillin beats the fuck out of Kaba. What the hell? Yes, Krillin slaps. It's not close. Yeah, Fatigue God was technically beating them, but that was Fatigue God. They did manage to damage Fatigue God, though. Not even like full power God. We don't even know the quantifications. We don't know anything. It's so weird. Hello, can I invite people to the stream? Okay. All right, chat. I'm gonna put up the stream link. So if anyone watching wants to join the stream personally, I now just opened the stream link. Who would you say wins between GT Goku and GT Goten and Goku Black? Okay, this is a little bit difficult, but I would say Goku Black is at least stronger than Super Saiyan Blue Goku. You could argue 2 times. Well, actually, no. I'm lying. Ah, nigga. Okay. All right, chat. I'm gonna tell you this right now. Okay. So Goku Black, his base form is stronger than Goku Super. His base form rivals Super Saiyan 2 Goku. So you would at least have to agree that his Super Saiyan Blue or Super Saiyan Rose might be fit like 100 times stronger than Super Saiyan Blue. Than like Goku Super Saiyan Blue. Might be like 100 times. Right? GT Goten could contend with this though, because GT Goten, he would one shot all of Battle of Gods easily, no diff, easy no diff. Um, fuck. I I I used to have my notes on my PC, but I don't have it on me right now. No. That might be for the next stream though, because I'm not on my PC. Yeah, yeah, he definitely was spamming Zenkais. I think manga Goku Black has way better like adaptability than anime Goku Black. I think manga Goku Black just genuinely is like cracked as fuck. I think he's actually OP. Like I think that version of Goku Black is like really strong. Like I genuinely. No. That's not even true either because Goten, his power is alive and well. He naturally got stronger. He didn't even need to train because Goten in base was fighting off Child Baby, and Child Baby is like stronger than General Rildo. And General Rildo is like he would one shot Super Saiyan God Goku. General Rildo slams. What the shit? Like they're already Resurrection F level in the Black Star Dragon Balls arc. I mean, like you could. I mean, like if you want more info, just watch my 1 hour video. It has the whole fucking chain scale. Like they already rival Resurrection F in the Black Star Saga, right? You can get them even higher with the cannons and shit. So that's already crazy, right? And then you have the fucking like baby arc, where like then there's like all this like weird boosts and shit. Super Saiyan 4, like Super Saiyan 4 is so strong that a Super Saiyan 3 Goku fusion would not stop baby. Like what the fuck? Like that's just how broken Super Saiyan 4 is. All right. Then you have all of those attributes and stuff like that. GT Gohan is really strong too. I don't know why he's that broken. GT Gohan is like he's good feats. By the way, as a series, GT is objectively better than. Yeah, I'm gonna have to say it, but GT is better. I think Super is more entertaining than GT. For anyone who thinks GT is more entertaining than Super, I mean that's cool for you, dude. I mean, like, there's better animation in Super. There's better this in Super. There's better that in Super. Like in terms of like quality, the Broly movie in terms of animation and quality exceeds anything in GT because we have become so technologically advanced and we have all these beautiful like lines within Dragon Ball Super Broly. I still think that Super Broly is the most high quality thing we've seen yet. Like people will say dime of this, dime of that. No. I still genuinely think that the Super Broly movie is the best like piece of media in Dragon Ball in terms of like entertainment. I mean, the thing has basically every fucking fight you can think of. They brought back Gogeta and Broly for Christ's sake. Like, it's genuinely the best. It's genuinely might be the most best Dragon Ball media. But then again, there is Fusion Reborn, but like Fusion Reborn was only 40 minutes. Like, it didn't even have anything compared to the fights were good. I'm not gonna lie, I really like the fights and the backgrounds and the aesthetic, but it only goes through so much because like in the Broly movie, there was actually like lore, there was actually like dialogue and stuff. There was like extra shit more on Broly. They made Broly fit into the timeline perfectly. without saying he's some evil Saiyan and stuff like that, like the original. I think the original had more aura. Sure, yeah, that nigga was tough as fuck. No one is like touching that nigga in aura. Broly genuinely kills your favorite character because if you see him, like you're done. But like Super Broly actually made sense and was more like a concrete character. Yeah, I do. I do. Yo.
Yo, man. How's my mic sound? How's my mic sound? We good?
Yeah, what's up?
All right. So I wanted to further explain the Gogeta versus Godku argument I had, which is basically in the movie. Um, Super Saiyan 3 Goku is shaking the afterlife, of course,
Yeah.
and it's like 3 universe-sized objects, and depending on what you think the multiplier is,
Okay.
have for a multiplier for fusion is multiplying the two. Jesus. The two power levels.
That's not how
Um,
fusion works.
yeah, there's not really a multiplier, but it's obvious that Gogeta is stronger than Super Saiyan 3 Goku. So yeah, I mean that's pretty much what I had to say. And the same feat occurs in Battle of Gods.
It's not necessarily about Battle of Gods Goku.
Mhm.
It's not stronger than Battle of Gods Goku.
It is. And the thing is, it's not even entirely Goku's key. It's also Beerus's key and things like that. You understand what I'm saying? So like, yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, that argument is very shitty. Are you good, brother? Yo, Chad, do y'all hear me? The fuck? Chad, do y'all know what the fuck is happening? Hello? Okay, I'm gonna. Okay, yeah. He was about to say that shit was a shared feat. No, I literally have the debug to it. They were legit outputting the same amount of power. They were legit outputting the same amount of power. Yes, they literally scaled to it. I have no idea what the fuck just happened, chat, but that shit was not a shared feat. Like, let's not downplay Battle of Gods feat wise. I think Battle of Gods is like top 5 Dragon Ball feats ever. Like, but no, number one in my opinion, it's not Battle of Gods, that's for sure. Kid Boo's up there, shockingly enough. He's up there. Kid Buu, easily. Kid Buu is the best feats in the series. Or like I think definitely one of the like he's really fucking up there. I got him at number 4, number 3. Then there's Omega Shenron. Y'all think he's up there, chat? I don't know. Sugaroku Space, that's also a good one as well. Gogeta Broly's at definitely number 2 or number 1. I might say number 1. I'm not gonna lie. I might say number 1. Zeno might be number 1. Zeno might be number 1. I think Zeno's like attack was definitely number 1 in terms of feats. Definitely best one yet. No, I'm saying that God Goku is very concrete. Like, I think Super Saiyan God Goku's feat is okay. I mean, you have to like really defend it very well because there's people who think that the shockwaves got stronger the farther they went away. So Goku and Beerus don't scale to the attacks because because the attacks themselves are the ones getting stronger and not Goku and Vegeta, right? There is that. I mean, that's definitely something that exists, but then we have like the Buhan Kid Buu scaling, like how Buhan was going to destroy like the dimensional walls that are so vast that they are responsible for separating every space time continuum from crashing into each other. Yeah, there's that feat. That one's pretty broken. Somebody said it was like equivalent to the Gotenks thing. I mean, yeah, that's technically what it is. It did break the wall between. It did technically break a little piece of the wall of the dimensional wall between the hyperbolic time chamber and the living world. Like there's definitely like a temporal wall part of that, but it was only like a small little rip of that wall. Buhan completely destroys that wall, and that wall is strong enough to spatio-temporally separate the living world and the other world. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, Broly's like he's scary, bro. You know, chat. Wait, chat. I'm gonna give you guys some info on what I have been doing for 8 days. So if my niggas watching are like 16, 15, 17, 18 years old, I think you guys should be aware of the game Jurassic World the game. It was this game on the App Store that I played when I was like 7 or 8 or 9 years old or something like that. Around those ranges. I was absolutely addicted to that game, right? And basically, how do I say this, right? I got back into the game and I was very fucking addicted and I wouldn't stop playing it and it went outside of my video schedule and I was too busy like just grinding the game. I got 2 legendary dinosaurs. I had 2 hybrids. Genuinely crazy, bro. 2 legendary hybrids, 2 dinosaurs. Like I got a bunch of rare dinosaurs. I have like 1 super rare. Like if you guys know what I'm talking about, like you guys know. If you know, you know. Like it was really popular back then, like the game, or at least for me. Like at least for me, like I was very aware of the game. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, right? Like the game is actually like nostalgic as fuck. End of Z Goku literally does Broly like he did Nappa. Yeah, of course. Yo, Steezy Weezy, bro. Steezy Weezy, bro. Cece's on a philosophical journey, guys. He's on a very philosophical journey. He did like 3 times. I'm not gonna lie, that nigga lost 3 times. How? No, no, 4. Like 4 times. Like the fourth time is like an implication that Goku and Pikkon beat the shit out of Broly. And I think in Dope. So that was very weird. Oh, but guess what, chat? My game notified me, the Jurassic World game. Bro, I just got all of the fucking food to feed the dinos, bro. Like, oh my god, I'm gonna grind so much fucking money in this game. Dead ass, bro. Bro. A fool knows he's a fool is wiser than a fool who thinks himself smart. No, you don't. That's the problem. You don't 100% the game. You don't. There's updates all the time. To truly 100% the game would be to get every single dinosaur, have basically 9999999 on all resources, and then quit the game. That's it. which is basically impossible. Because then to play all the missions and shit, you would need to spend all those resources and fight all like new bosses. You would need to spend shit. Yo, I've been streaming for an hour. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. My thumbnail artist went back to me. Okay, the subspace. This is not the subspace. This is the Sugoroku space. The subspace in GT is a higher dimensional space between two infinities, the living world and the other world, and it's beyond Supreme Kai's influence. Yeah, this would be 5D, but there's definitely better arguments. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, chat. Yeah, no, it doesn't. Like my video includes the highballed version of instant transmission, but it does not scale to all timelines. Yeah, if you want my guide on the Sugoroku space, just watch the 1 hour video. I think you need to rewatch the 1 hour video, dude. It has the whole guide. Yeah, you could. I have a whole argument for it. I'm gonna cook it up in my next video. Anyway, guys, see ya. I gotta leave. I gotta eat dinner.